Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Ross. It's March the 10th. Time change. It's been crazy this morning. It's been a good morning. So what I do is I go to church on Sunday mornings and pray with Deacon Bill and Brother Matt on Sunday mornings. And it's always a joy and a blessing just to spend some time in prayer for the people of God, the ministry that God is working. And then I come home. So we spent some time in fellowship. Then we spent some time in prayer. And I come home and God is just speaking to my heart about different things. So I pull up in my driveway and I am spending more time in prayer and conversation with God. So as I'm coming home down my street, which is Anderson Mill Road, I see a Hispanic young man. I call him young man. He's in his 30s, late 30s, I think. And he's walking, and I mean, he's walking with a purpose. So I'm sitting here praying in my driveway. I'd seen him like maybe a mile back. As I'm praying, I get done to get out of my car and I see him walk by and I'm like, I'm supposed to give him a ride. So he's walking so fast that he's about a third of the way down the block by the time I get out of my car and go say, hey, do you need a ride somewhere? He starts, yes, I do. And he runs back to me and we begin a conversation. We walk across my lawn, we get in my truck and I take him to where he needs to go. And it's only about 10 miles away. So it's not too bad. And which I didn't care. It was what it was. I was supposed to help him, and so I did. But I just want to remind you to do a couple things. First of all, some of you need to start a ministry or join a ministry of prayer that meets on Sunday mornings, maybe an hour plus before church and before anybody else gets there. You need to either start or become part of a ministry that is praying for your church for God to work as only God can. Second thing, as you spend time with God, listen to what he has to say. I've written a book about this and I've put videos on YouTube, so there's no explanation that you're not hearing God's voice except for you don't want to hear God's voice. Then the third thing is this. When God sets up a divine appointment, you and I need to be ready, willing, and able to step into that moment and say, God, you've divinely put this on my heart to give this man a ride, or whatever it is. Let's use this illustration from this morning. God, you've put me here. You've given me this vehicle. When we bought this vehicle, we literally dedicated it and said, God, this is your vehicle. We just have the privilege of driving it. It's going to serve your purposes. And this morning, God divinely put Daniel and my path together. He maybe never again. I don't know how this will ever work out on this side of eternity, but he put us together. I was able to be a help and blessing to him. He was a help and blessing to me. We shared the testimony of Christ. And the first thing he said when he got in my truck is, you are an answer to my prayers. Listen, folks, it's fun to get answers to our prayers. It's beautiful. God has answered numbers of prayers for me already this morning. But it's also just as beautiful, at least in my estimation, to be the answer to someone's prayer. Because I'm listening to God and he's leading me. Thank you for your time. Share this as you want. God bless. Have a good day.